How's everything going? Whoa! Again with a random appearance. Man, you just don't know how to keep it down, do you? You should be used to it by now. I can't help it. You're the one who insists on magically appearing with no warning. So how goes it? Nothing much. I see. Well, I've got some news. The further you progress, the worse the kind of bugs you'll encounter will be. Mizunashi, does that include the thing Al was talking about? I would assume so. The root of the corruption that had been turned Hardest Palace into a bio dungeon filled with bugs is the Intoma Queen. What kind of monster is capable of spreading this much havoc? The coding blew me away. I don't even remember programming it. I could go the rest of my life if I was seeing seeing anything like that again. Does it scare you? Of course it does. I'm not sure how to express this, but I feel like whatever it is, it's in communion with some other world, something that we should never have come in contact with. There's also that vision I had after my buggy ate that shining crystal. Were those really my memories? I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you more. Don't apologize. I understand where you're coming from. Things are not all doom and gloom right now. It's major progress, but I'll take it. Each time you defeat a martyr, the buggy eats the parasite, right? Because of that, the bugs from the map are beginning to clear. Really? Yep. Let's keep it up and move forward with our plan to destroy the Intoma and restore order to the world too. If the disappearance of Al's parents can be attributed to the bugs, then maybe we'll be able to save them. You're right. We must move forward for Al. Here we go. It's loading. It's loading. Let's go. Yeah, what happened before did happen, but you know, until like the game brings it back up again, we'll not talk about it. We'll not mention it because you know, this is like, you know, mood setting. That's a lot of enemies.
Can't miss this chance. Al's turn.
And I think Lily is almost ready for a chroma break to happen. Okay, what's the exclamation mark? Okay, yep, just double checking. Jump. And I'm not. Yeah, I don't even want to fight it. Oh, that's not the camera button. Yeah, I thought I pushed L1, it would have defaulted the camera, but it did not. So yeah, we could hop over. I mean, nothing's really stopping me from going on a boat. Red Fang Drive. Yeah, not stronger than the weapon I have equipped. And nothing's stopping me from going on these. Oh wait, I'm wondering if I will have to go to the higher area. Okay, yeah, I haven't gone on this side, so I'll save that for later. I haven't explored this side. Yeah, I just came out from there, so let me explore this. Is that an event flag? Nice dodges. Mine. That is an event flag. Did I pick up?
Hope this works.
Any items? Jump. It, actual of. Wow. What? When was the last time we got a cutscene like this? What was that sound? It sounded like wings buzzing. Maybe a fly whizzed past your ear or something? You can't walk 2 feet around here without hearing flies. Do you not like them, Sheena? I wouldn't say that I hate them, but they certainly aren't my favorite. Don't worry. No, don't worry. I'm not afraid of insects. If they buzz in our way, then I'll just squash them. Okay, can you squash that one? What? Yeah, try and squash that one. Ooh, what is that thing? Is that a fly? No, it's a giant eyeball. Is it a horsefly? That thing is. Ew! It's so gross. Goodness, goodness. Even the way its wings beat makes my hair stand. Al, why are you so freaked out? Weren't you the one who said they squash any insects we come across? That's no insect. It's an eyeball. Crimson ball of gunk. Yucky. Mijinashi, that doesn't resemble what we saw at Heart's Palace. Do you think it's still one of the Intoma Queen? There's no way for us to know for sure, but we can't rule any possibilities out. Guess we'll just have to defeat it to find out. Huh? What's the matter? I was just scanning the source code for abnormalities, and I found something big. Maybe. Wait, maybe what? If you're glued in, if you're clued into something, you should let the rest of us know. Remember how we observed the buggies eating those parasite crystals after toppling the martyrs? This is just a theory, but if we feed a buggy one of those crystals inside the Intoma Queen, maybe it will remove the Toma from this world for good. There's a huge chance that the distorted areas inside of the shipyard will return to normal. Really? I'm sure it's gonna take your word for it. Well, like I said, it's just a theory. There's no guarantee, but it's worth a shot. What? Our first and most pressing issue is dealing with the sheer size of this thing. It's massive. You have to keep an eye out, no pun intended, for its aerial attacks. Given that it has a bunch of eyeballs, it has no blind spots. What? Then how am I supposed to fight it? Be quick on your toes and hit it when it least expected? The choice is yours. That doesn't help. Either way, I'm here to back you up. Good luck. It's gliding back at us. I think I'm gonna hurl. Sheena, the Intoma Queen is bracing herself to attack. I'm keeping my faith in Mizunashi. No. I'm keeping my faith in everyone. Lily, ow, lend me your hands. Is this really the boss? Okay, buzz time. Boss engage. Yeah, this is the boss. Never give up, but never give up the fight.
Let me know.
Okay, so it's moon element. Wait, are the bugs shaped in something? I don't know. Yeah, Lily is almost in her a bug form. Increase physical attack power. Yeah, I might have to go over the white ones if I want an attack boost. Blue ones for SP if I need it. Alright, let's hope that it doesn't have a counter.
What does it say?
Double checking. Or were you eliminating again? Moon. Okay. Effective against moon.
I get it.
God, that thing gets covered in ice.
One more time.
Muga code.
Go! My turn.
Click.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, I already buffed my attack because of the bug on the ground. And yeah, Lily's gonna transform next turn. And probably should just start with some weaker attacks.
All right.
Nice crits.
Home run.
I didn't hit the
Here
wall.
I come.
Okay then. Yeah, let me use that, and then protect all allies with magical barrier next turn. Party's attack reduces to 60% and party HP attack. Never mind. So focus on recovery instead of attack. Star. It depends on how far away it is.
Hey, how's this?
I think you only need. I think you need the most defense. I think I'll keep Soul Strike just for the. No, even though it won't work.
Hey, how's this? This is a breeze. It won't go easy on you.
Okay, here we go.
Brace yourself.
All right, time for big damage. Right, maybe I should step over one of these. Click.
Intimidated.
All right. Heavy knockback. Use that. Use that, and then
There you go.
yep, I'll use that. Or maybe I'll just save it for next turn. I could save it for next turn.
There you go.
Nah. Sheena's right over there, right? Okay.
Does it hurt? Unforgivable. Think you can run?
The damage. Blood rain.
Silly.
Whack.
Let's go.
Alright, got rid of a lot of health. That was big damage. Let's go over the powerful moves and strong moves. Something strong.
All right.
Let's go some strong stuff.
Yeah. Bounce back. Got him. Here I come.
Hey, nice. Ricochet all around. Strongest move. You might as well go for it.
Hey, how's this? Yeah. The rest to me.
Okay, let me get more SP. Which one of these gave out SP? Blue ones gave out big ones. Boom. Alright. Oh, wait. Let me get some more. Or an attack buff. Alright. Right there. Wait, yeah, that's 400. This is. Yep.
I did it. Take that.
Oh, it's dead.
How's this? One more time. We did it.
Yeah, you're dead.
Well done.
Ultra, ultra ogre view.
I leveled up. Tremendous.
The level jumps. Grew 4 levels. And loading. There we go. I can't save the game. We did it, Sheena. That we did. A hard-fought victory. Ugh. Look how its chunks are scattered all over the place. Where I stepped, there's some ague. Yuck. Ow. Ow. Sometimes those thoughts are better kept to yourself. Huh? But why? Because it's not the most pleasant image to focus on, you know. I'd rather soon forget. Oh, when you put it like that, you're right. I'll be more mindful next time. Ah! It moves just now. Isn't it did yet? It's okay, Al. The D is done. It won't fight back. Yo. Great job, ladies. Seriously. Enigma. Where have you been? Where have you been this whole time? Kind of just out to dry, don't you think? Don't be stupid. I'm not capable of fighting in battle with this skin in the same way you are. What do you mean by this skin? Why do you always talk in riddles? I haven't told you. I haven't told you yet. Huh? Enigma is kind of like a puppet, one that I can control remotely. Remote? Are you some kind of mage that can conjure and control Enigma from the shadows? Something like that. It's better if you just imagine it as me being inside the suit. This doesn't excuse you from putting in the hard work in battle. Al, you see, if Mr. Enigma supports us from the back line, then he can help us strategize in real time for a better chance of victory. Really? Yes, really. In fact, I think Sheena's made mention of it before. You should show a little more appreciation, you know. Quit while you're ahead, little guy. Hey, look over there. Is that the crystal? Looks like the one we found last time, which means. Whoa! What's going on? Mr. Enigma, the buggy is. Shh. Watch closely. If my memory proves correct, once the buggy eats the crystal, then all the bugs in this dungeon will vanish entirely. Which, if all goes as planned, Sheena's memory could also piece together. And then the others are going to join in? Hey, wait a minute. Hey, where are you going? Wait. Lilies and Al buggies are reacting too. Just as I hypothesized, they feed on the crystals as well. So, feed. And yep. Sheena. Oh, Sheena. Hey, are you alright? Listen. Not again. This feeling. Ow. Memory. Voice acting. Dying sound effects.
Please. No more. We are all forsaken. Forgive me. It's all my fault.
What's going on?
No. This pain is nothing compared to what she's feeling.
Now, who are you talking about?
Must hurry and fight. Wait for me.
Interesting. Theories in mind. Hmm. Sheena! What? Where? You hanging in there? Your eyes were open, but you were totally unresponsive. Huh? Oh, geez, that's embarrassing. I'm even drooling. Who cares? What matters is, how are you? Did you enter a lucid state again? Yes, I experienced another strange, visceral dream, but I couldn't really grasp onto any of the detail. I knew it. Have any of your memories been restored? It certainly felt familiar, but I can't quite place from where or when it came. So the consumption of these crystals by the buggies results not only in the restoration of the larger world, but of your memories too. I wonder how that works. What are you two? What are you two gabbing at? Sheena, what does he mean about your memories? Well, I believe it's time for us to open up. I believe it's time for us to open up to them about what's been going on with you for the past year. You're right, Al, Lily. There's no easy way to say this, but I've suffered the loss of memories from this past year. Huh? What do you mean you lost them? Like amnesia? Yeah. What? I'm so sorry to hear this. I had no idea. Here I was nagging you with all these questions. Don't worry about it. I never bothered to mention it, so it's not your fault, Lily. Besides, the lost memories only encompass this past year. Lately, though, there's been glimmers of hope. Honestly, any memory I have of the real world feels foreign and distant to the experiences I've made here. Though I can't explain any of the reasoning behind it, whenever my buggy eats one of those crystals, some of my memories are returned. What? What effects does this crystal have on you, Sheena? I have no idea. All I know for sure is that when this little guy scarfs it down, my mind goes blank until a tiny bit of my memories come back to me. However, we are still blind to the correlation between your memories and these crystals. Our hypothesis has been tested on too small of a sample size to draw any meaningful conclusion. Nothing concrete has been established. There's no telling what these bugs are capable of, nor from whence they came. You're right. If only we could meet someone knowledgeable about the trouble brewing here. What's up, Al? Yeah, like what's with the scream? What the heck, Al? You can't just shriek out of the blue like that. Because no one's bothering to explain any of what's going on to me. It's unfair. I deserve to know too. What is there to explain? I just stated that we still don't have enough information. There's no prior evidence of these buggies or the Intoma Queen and its crystals to explain what's happening. We're in the dark too. So you call this thing a buggy, right? Yes. Al, did you just come out of those Intoma legs on your body? Yup, I tried swatting it away, but they stuck to me. At first I panicked, but I then realized that it helped me fight martyrs. I got over it. It's true. They serve some kind of utility in battle. It's true. This one has saved my skin more times than I can count. Wait. We don't know for sure if we can trust these things as our allies yet. Don't get too attached, got it? Not sure if they're allies. Oh wait. Not sure if there are allies? What makes you say that? Can't you see? Bugs or the Intoma, as you know them, are a curse. That's in fact, no matter how cute they are, how cute they look on the outside. For some mysterious reason, Yulok can control and manipulate whatever these manifestations of the curse are. However, normally those with Intoma latch onto their bodies either turn to madness or are viciously eaten, right? Besides, you might possess control of it now, but there's no telling if or when the buggy could betray you by making you its next meal. Point well made. After all, my father became consumed by the Intoma too. Sorry about that, Lily. Don't be. There was nothing anyone could have done. Well, with that said, our ultimate goal is to help Gino regain all of her memories. I appreciate you for finally opening up to us about the truth. I was unaware of what kind of predicament the two of you have been in. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to keep it a secret. I feared that as a result, it would have been like I was using you guys for my sake. Not at all. Not at all. I was the one who requested to accompany you. Yeah, yeah. Same goes here. Sheena and Lily. I don't know where I'd be without you two. See, don't let any others bother you. Okay. I too am indebted to the aid you give me. We share a common goal in wishing to rid our world of the stain of the Entroma. If you think you're afraid of feeling like you're using us to satisfy some ulterior motive, then it goes both ways. More than anything, I wish to help you on your journey. We become fast friends after all. Ah, thanks, Lily. Oh, too. In any case, we left no stone unturned in the shipyard, but there's still no sign of Al's parents, is there? We looked everywhere that I can think of, but they didn't leave a trace. If they're not here, that's all there is to it. We'll just have to keep our search going. Surprised you're so cheery, aren't you upset that we couldn't find them? I still can't save the game. Nope. So long as we find them. Well, Mizunashii, there's something off with Al, huh? Yeah, I'm not buying it. A normal response to not finding her parents would be sorrow or grief, but she's experiencing neither. Is it possible that she lacks those emotions? I don't remember programming Al's personality like that. Yalis engine functions by calling upon an entire database of pre-programmed responses to simulate real conversations. It could be a bug. A bug that alters the flow of natural emotion, huh? In any case, I hope we can locate Al's parents soon. They were shipyard workers that wore the same crest as the one on Al's pants, right? I'll make sure to remember. Al, if you're in pain, you don't have to hold back. That's right. That's right, Al. We're all rooting for you to find your parents soon. What are you guys even talking about? Seriously, I'm fine. They don't call me Al the Adventurer for nothing. Who calls you that? With that said, would you let me continue following you guys? Huh? Oh, well, I guess so. Just promise me that you won't act recklessly in times of danger. Got it. Alright. Sheena and Lily and Enigma, I guess I'm happy to be a part of the team. What do you mean you guess? You brat? Be thankful. Be thankful. You might be all cute and fuzzy, but that won't stop me from putting you in your place. Right back at you. Seems like these two really hit it off. You think so? That was a lot. And I still can't save the game. Oh, you're still... I did not mean to do that. Oh, that is a new enemy. Alright, moving on. Okay, we can go to the other side of the boat now. Jump. That's one place. Oh. I can save. Yes. Alright. Oh. Hello, Enigma. There was something I've been meaning to tell you. What is it? As you know, I've made a name for myself as a merchant, but recently rumors of swindlers posing as peddlers have caught my ear. Given the dire social climate, I suppose that it is natural for people in desperate circumstances to work as bandits to attack hapless travelers. Please be cautious, okay? Martyrs aren't the only thing you need to be afraid of. Huh? It seems like the AI inside the world's Odyssey is evolving. NPCs are adapting to social destitution, as they would in real life. Sigh. Art imitates life after all. Huh? Oh, nothing. I appreciate the warning. You be careful too. Okay, so what's that supposed to mean? Are like telling me that I'm in danger? Yeah, not sure exactly where to go anymore. So, yeah, let's leave. Yeah, let's just leave.
Hey, Al. Are there any other people like you or your parents who are half human and half beast? Not that I know of. In fact, I think my species is endangered nowadays. Oh, hey, Al. Don't run. It's dangerous.
She doesn't want to talk about stuff.
Uh-huh. Did I step on something just now? Ah! Whoa!
Nice going, you brat! Next time, watch your step! You smashed my contact lens!
Oh no! Now we can't progress on to the next area of the game until we finish a chapter somewhere else, so we can progress. But when we do, and what makes it, you can say worse or like more things. Now we gotta go buy her a new contact lens, give it to her, and then we can progress to the next area of the game, and possibly unlock unlock the cooking feature in the game. That is a reference to a game. If you get it, nice. If you don't, some of you probably don't get it, but yeah. Now we gotta call Al Miss Stomps a lot or Crush a lot. That was another hint to the reference I was making. But hey, new party member.
What? What's going on? Al, what's the matter?
And yeah, Al, watch where you're running. I mean, yeah, never mind. Continue with the game.
This jerk over here is trying to pick a fight with me.
You stepped on a contact lens. That's a offense. That's an offense right there.
This person has a buggy too.
So you're saying if I choose the wrong answer, I'm gonna die? At this point, I think every choice hangs on the balance if I'm going to live or not.
What? You're the one with the clumsy feet who came and stepped all over my stuff? Just where do you get off?
Can everyone just calm down for a second? Let's start at the beginning.
Al, what did you step on? I don't know.
You don't know? Then move your feet.
What is it?
It's ruined!
I mean, she steps on your contact lenses. 9 out of 10. It's probably broken.
What? You mean this tiny clear thingy?
It's called a contact lens, you dolt. I need it to correct my vision.
Surprised they have those in this time frame in the game.
Why would you leave something so important on the ground, though?
We do not see. It probably fell.
Someone bumped into me, which caused the lens to pop out of my eye. I've been trying frantically to find where it landed.
So, I stepped on it and tore it?
That's right. You barged over and ruined what I need to see. Just how do you plan on repaying me for this?
I mean, things could have been a lot better if you just calm down and just say, hey, you stepped on my contact lens. And like, yeah, I mean, you are kind of being a jerk about it. Hey, I'd be upset too if someone stepped on my glasses. But then again, like, they're just they're glasses. You'll notice them on the ground if you're, looking at the ground. And you can't really see, it's a contact lens. Really. But yeah, if you were to calmly say that, oh, you broke my contact lens and talk to us about it calmly, we'd be more than willing to offer our help. Come on now, apologize.
Expensive?
It's not just expensive, it's rare. These are imported from the southeast and cost more than over 800.
I don't have that money. Or do I? I barely buy things. I'm going to assume I don't have that money.
800,000 any? That much? Oh,
Hey, don't you think you're exaggerating the cost a bit?
Who asked you? You got any proof to back up the fact you think I'm lying?
I think an apology is in order. I'm sorry.
You see, I'm extremely nearsighted. Without my contacts, I can't do much.
I'm sorry!
Whatever. Since you owned up to it, I'll forgive you. I mean, kids make mistakes all the time.
Really? You forgive me?
Yeah.
I don't like that, yeah.
Thank you so much! I'm so sorry for all the trouble. I appreciate you for forgiving Al. Yes, allow me to apologize as well. I am truly sorry.
Yeah, no sweat. Because now you owe me one.
I thought so!
Huh?
I'm a peddler, see? How's a girl supposed to sell her goods if she can't see? I guess I could try to go on as normal, but without my contacts, I'm as good as blind. Come on, take pity on poor old me.
Sheena...
This girl, she must be one of the swindlers that Rook mentioned.
Yep.
Damn it, Al. Getting us into trouble yet again with your carelessness.
Come on, Mizunagi, chill. She's just a child.
Okay, well, what did you have in mind?
Bingo! Glad you're on board. That makes our contract official.
Hey, wait a minute. Who said anything about a contract?
A verbal agreement is as good as a contract where I'm from. She agreed, didn't she? You heard her. She said, okay. I'm Clea. You can call me Clea Glaive, the Red Peddler. Nice to meet ya.
Glaive? Do you have a Sumeragi glaive on you? Can you transform? Are you an adept? Probably gonna call you Glaive. Chapter 2 complete! Clea Glaive? This NPC's design is totally different too. Also look, she's got a buggy. She can probably see her buggies too, but she might be pretending that she can't. Unlike Lily though, she might have ulterior motives, so let your guard down, okay? Got it. So you ladies fancy yourselves as some kind of adventurers, do you? Huh? The Queen of Heart is a girl who tasks her stuffed bear everywhere she goes, and oh, that's right, some kid who thinks she's ready to explore the big bad world. Who's the kid here? I'm no kid. You better watch who you're talking to. You must be quite perceptive. Who are you? Sheena. Hello. She's bagging on me for being a stuffed bear. Don't cry, Nigma. It's the truth. Not you too. Anyways, so where were we? Don't ignore me. Where are you Tom setting? What are you going to do with that information? I believe our arrangement was only going to be assisting you with your quest, was it not? Queen, it would be your best interest to start making allies. You know the threat that the Atoma pose, don't you? Our population is on the decline, which means business is tight for everyone. I was this close to having to close up my shop before you guys showed up. Most folks don't consume as many items as adventurers do, so for peddlers like me, you guys are how I pay the bills. So in other words, you're forcing us to buy items from you. Force? That's sort of a loaded word, isn't it? Supply and demand, after all. I mean, wouldn't it be convenient to have someone like me traveling with you? We can even trade rare items. I think it's a good deal. Fine. Our current plan is to head to Rosaria Forest by taking a ship from the Rosari Bay. Sheena! Mr. Enigma, Lily Owl, sorry if this decision upsets you. Well, if you made up your mind, then I won't stop you. I too will follow whatever you decide to do from here, Sheena. Is it my fault? Huh? Oh no, it's not like that, Owl. Don't take it to heart. I just think that Clea has a point. There's no telling what kind of dangers might await us. We might survive longer with Clea around. Well, you're a big softie, huh? I like you, Sheena. Was I don't know. Lighten up. Don't treat me like a sore thumb. You never know when I might come in handy. Who knows? I might prove to be a better asset than this stuffed teddy bear. What do you say? I'm sharper than I look, aren't I? I'd like to meet you someday, the real you, that is. Clea? Don't mind me. Anyway, you mentioned that you wanted to board a ship over at Rosari Bay. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you won't find a ship there to take you anywhere. Huh? Why? What do you mean, why? The shipyard was ravaged by the Atoma. The place is crawling with martyrs. Until you guys showed up, there weren't too many people taking any seaside vacations. Hence the reason why there aren't a lot of available vessels at the moment. So for yourself, what kind of say the shipyard wasn't right? True. The last thing we want on our voyage is a faulty or damaged ship. Then does this mean we won't be able to sail there? Afraid not. We have neither the time nor the means to dedicate to ship maintenance for now. If that's the case, then our best route to reach Rosari Bay will be through the Godot Ruins. The Godot Ruins are a historical landmark that has been steeped in legend. In the past, the region surrounding it was renowned for its prosperous magical technology, what it has lost since touch with its rich heritage. The ancient peoples, however, who still inhabit the area, revere its historical significance, so they preserve it with their lives. At one point, tourists and scholars alike would flock to the ruin, but now they've been reduced to a nest for vicious martyrs. You sure that's where you want to go? Of course. Nice info. We can't let those accursed martyrs stop us from seeing our own mission. I see. In that case, why don't I show you one of my most valuable items available in my shop? Trust me. You can't find this anywhere else. Feast your eyes on this. I call it the anti-martyr bomb. Can you think of a less literal name? It's so cool. What? The martyrs nothing as it's got out ruins are nothing like what you've seen before. If you don't buy this bomb, you won't stand a chance. Inside of it awaits guardians known as the corpse that were first created in ancient times. This bomb is known as the Vessel Crusher, with a blast wave that can paralyze the martyr's nervous system. Then you just refer to it as the anti-martyr bomb. Whatever works, as long as I get the picture. And everything you're saying is flying right over my head. I feel dizzy. So the Vessel Crusher, was it? How much is it? For you? The low price of 300,000 any. 300,000? Any? That's a fortune. I think we have about that much at least. Of course it's a fortune. This baby is improved. Besides, can you really put a price on something that's guaranteed to solve your martyr problems? Way I see it, you could ensure the safe passage of your party on this expedition. Or wait here until the ships are repaired. What do you say? Tough call. 300,000 yen is a bit steep. Don't you think it's a bit too expensive? I should just lower the price to a more reasonable one. Yeah, I'd be getting scammed otherwise. These prices are exorbitant. Sorry, but business is business. I don't give out discounts. What a headache. I can't believe what she's charging us. Had Clea's personality settings always been like this? What if I'm not telling you to buy it? I'm not telling you to buy it right here now. However, I can guide you to the Godot Ruins. Why don't you till we make it? Since it on the indie sounds like it's out of your price range. All right then, let's get out of here, teddy bear. Things are getting complicated. I know. She wasn't like this before. Huh? Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Sheena, I know for certain now that there's no good coming from these bugs. We need to do whatever it takes to get rid of them. I don't know what's going on, but I have a feeling that the Atoma is up to something fishy. Come on, all together now. Don't just stand there. What'll become of us? Obtain item exchange. All I can say is that I think Clea's gonna be my favorite character. He's not in the party yet. Let me go save the game and end the part off over here. So yeah, chapter 2 is completed. And yes sir, it is that time indeed to end the part off. And find out what awaits us next time.